Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you another video. Today we have another 5-0 hype for you guys. Are you guys pumped? I know I was. You know, it's that much harder to get 5-0s this season. Even last season was pretty hard, but this season it's even harder. And now you're not getting as many points for 5-0s, which is okay. You know, it's going to be that much more of a grind, but you're not losing as much for even a loss. So it's a double-edged sword. So we're still rocking this same team with Skarmory in the lead, Azumarill as a safe swap without Hydro Pump, and that bad boy Ferrothorn in the back. So I hope you guys enjoy. And a lot of people are thinking that maybe I'm running double grass in the back as a Caleb Pigs team now with Skarmory. So, I mean, you just never know when you see a Skarmory lead, but a lot of times it will be Caleb Pigs team. And this team's a little rough against that, but we can work with it. So, like I said in the last video, I'm getting a lot of views from people that aren't subscribers. So just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every single day when I put out my content. You guys have been doing amazing. The support has been so great, and I cannot thank you guys enough. You are the best community in the world. So, without further ado, let's just get into these battles. Skarmory hype, boy, and that Ferrothorn in the back that we all know and love. Let's get into it. All right, guys. Jerseytoof out. Remember, you guys are awesome. Thank you so. All right, guys, let's get into these battles now. First up, we got Tomo with a bunch of numbers. All right, Tomo, what you got for me? Old rank 10. Skarmory on Skarmory. I've been seeing a lot of mirror matches like this, and I've been learning how to play this somewhat. A lot of times I like to end it with a Brave Bird and then maybe swap out to see what they do. But at this point, I've also learned to charge up to 2 sky attacks and then let them fire their first time to see what they want to do. But in this case, we're just going to go Sky Attack for Sky Attack. And he actually plays this a lot better than I do. So I'm just going straight Sky Attacks right when I get him. So that really isn't the play. You actually want to charge up to 2 Sky Attacks, especially at the end like he's doing here. That way you could do double Sky Attacks. And you got to put the pressure on the shield pressure. So he gets that one. He has another one rocked and loaded. So I was thinking about shielding this one, but I'm actually going to let it go down. That's okay. I'm going to save my shields. So we're going to bring a Azumarill in here and just go for the full farm down. He can have that switch advantage if he wants, but I'm going to have all this energy. He's going to hit me with that Sky Attack, but that's all right. We got almost 2 Ice Beams ready, and they bring in their Azumarill. So I have Play Rough locked and loaded. We're going to actually be able to get off 2 Play Roughs before they get off theirs. I'm guessing they have Play Rough also, otherwise I wouldn't have brought in their Azumarill. So we've got another Play Rough going at him. And then we're actually at even health now. So I was thinking about catching the Play Rough on my Ferrothorn, but we're going to let it go, and now we're going to go into our Ferrothorn here. And they're actually staying in this matchup, which tells me they might have something even more weak to Ferrothorn in the back. So this is actually a great scenario for us. They're going to let it go down, and look what comes in, Wish Cash. So even if we didn't use any shields that game, and it was GG's. I've been seeing a lot more Wish Cash lately, so this is actually helping me out some. So want to know hype? Let's get it. What do we got next up? So yeah, a lot of times double waters in the back, man, that's just hype for us, you know. OKYSM is up next. We got another Skarmory mirror match. How are we going to play this one out? And like I said, at this point, I really didn't know how to play this mirror match out, so I was just going straight Sky Attacks right when I got them. But you want to charge up to 2 Sky Attacks at the end, especially because you want to hit that back-to-back Sky Attack to pressure shields, or otherwise you're going to win the matchup. They actually go straight Brave Bird, which is okay. And I should have just went Sky Attack here, to be honest, because they obviously knew I was going to go Brave Bird when I stayed in the matchup. But we're going to hit that, get a shield, and go right into our Azumarill and catch this Rock Slide. I'm hoping it's a Rock Slide, and it is. Okay, and at this point, we're just not going to shield up the first charge move. We're just going to go straight Ice Beams. I could have charged up to pressure maybe a Hydro Pump, but I just want to get start pressuring shields because they're low in health. So they're going Psycho Boost, which tells me they do not have Thunderbolt. So I am not shielding anything. This is an ideal situation for me right now. Psycho Boost, and they just went back into their Skarmory. So we're just going to Ice Beam this thing to death. There's the first one, and we should be able to get to a second one before we are farmed down. That's what we're hoping, and we're just about to get there. So that is great, and this Ice Beam is going to take out the Skarmory unless they shield, and they do shield. So we're going to go right into our Ferrothorn. This is not really a great matchup for us, but we have 2 shields to none, and at this range, a Power Whip will take out the Skarmory. So they actually get to 2 Sky Attacks. We're going to let that one go, and we're going to hit this thing with a Power Whip, and I'm hoping this is enough to take it out, and it just is. They bring back in their Deoxys, which tells me they have something really weak to Ferrothorn in the back. So I'm going to shield this up because I want to retain my energy. And I'm actually going to farm up to almost 2 Power Whips because I want a Power Whip for whatever is in the back. I'm hoping it is a water type, especially a Wish Cask. And look what it is. It's a Wish Cask. And I'm able to hit that thing with a Power Whip and one-shot it. So we actually lucked out on that one. So good games, trainer. 2-0 start with that Skarmory mirror matches. The Wish Cask in the back really helped out, but hey, a win's a win. We got Lenny 060 up next. What you got for me, Lenny? Skarmory at Machamp. This is a good matchup for us, but that Shadow Machamp dishes out a lot of damage. And I've come to the conclusion I am not going to shield the first move, especially when it's quick like this, because a Cross Chop will not take us out. And a lot of times they're just trying to get a shield from us. But unfortunately, I hit the Sky Attack, and they switched on to CMP, which I thought they fixed, but I guess it really wasn't CMP then. But we're bringing in our Ferrothorn. We're still looking good. And I'm going to undercharge this, so I'm going to be able to farm this thing down and have a Power Whip ready, because obviously that Machamp's coming in, and I want them to have the less energy as possible for them to farm. And we're just going to farm away. And where I'm hoping I can get to 2 Power Whips before I am taken out. That was what I was thinking. First Power Whip coming through here. Let's see if we get a shield. And we get that shield. Can we get to another Power Whip before taking out? And we were just able to do it. This definitely will take out the Machamp at this range. And we'll see if we get the second shield, and we do. So now we're up 2 shields to none. So now I'm just going to bring in my Skarmory here to get rid of all that energy the Machamp has. I'm not going to shield it up. That's fine. Hit me with your best shot. Boom. And now I have a Azumarill in the back. And they were like, oh, we're done. So yeah, 3-0 hype. I wonder what they had in the back that they actually quit. But hey, 2 shields and none with a Azumarill is, it's pretty, unless they have a grass type, that was pretty GG's no matter what they had in the back. So next up, we got Carlos Danny 98. What you got for me, Carlos? Skarmory into Umbreon. This is also not a bad matchup for Skarmory, but we do not win this matchup. So a lot of times I like to at least chunk down the Umbreon and try to catch a foul play with my Azumarill. But they actually swapped into their Azumarill, which is okay with me. I'll Sky Attack and go right into my Ferrothorn. So like we did in the last game, we want to great, we don't want to excellent, so we're going to be able to farm this thing down. Once again, they don't shield. That's normally what they do. They know it's writing is on the wall when they see this come in. So we're just going to farm this thing down and have a Power Whip ready for whatever comes in next. And they're probably bringing back in their Umbreon, I'm thinking. There it is. And they're actually CMP, they win. So I'm just going to let this foul play come through. It's not going to take us out. And we're just going to try to hit this thing with as many Power Whips as possible. They shield up the first one, and they swap into their Shiftry. Okay, this isn't really an ideal situation for us. But I'm going to swap right into my Skarmory, but our Skarmory is pretty low. We're going to shield this up. They have no shields, remember. So, hey, they bait us with Leaf Blade. That's okay. So we have a Sky Attack. This is going to one-shot this Shiftry. Boom, done. And then you still have their Umbreon in the back, and I still have a full health Azumarill with 1 shield. So this is already GG's. I respect him that he's playing it out, but he doesn't know what I have yet in the back. So we're just going to try to chunk away at this thing a little bit. We still can't swap yet, but once our switch timer comes up, we're going to go in. But hey, they were able to get to a charge move first. Take out my Skarmory. That's fine. Azumarill coming in here, and it's just GG's. I didn't even have to go for play rough, but hey, I just wanted to make sure it was going to be taken out. Last resort, they don't do much damage to us, and especially with 1 shield, this was over. Play rough coming at you, Umbreon. Boom, done. All right, 4-0 hype. Can we get that 5-0? We all know it's 5-0 already, but hey, I'm just trying to build some suspense here, All right, what we got in game 5? We got Cryptomorphism. Like the name. All right, Crypto, what you got for me? Skarmory into Jump Bluff. Okay, another great lead for us. They're switching right into their Munchlax. I didn't really know what to go into, but I knew that I couldn't have that Jump Bluff on my Azumarill. So we're going to go right into our Azumarill here. We need to win this matchup. We need to retain switch advantage. So we're just going to go straight Ice Beams here. We're going to pressure these shields. They let the first one go. I'm not going to start shielding until they do. Another Body Slam coming through. And we should be able to get to another Ice Beam before they hit us with another Body Slam. Yes, we do. The shields should start coming out now. There's the first shield. So now I'm going to shield whatever comes at my way. I need to win this. I need to retain switch advantage. In this team, I obviously need to, because we do not want that jump bluff on anything else. Yes, Ferrothorn would have a decent enough matchup against it, but nothing really we can throw against the jump bluff will hurt it, so we need our Skarmory on that jump bluff. So we're going to double shield here, and we should be able to bubble this thing down. And they knew it was coming, so they swap out into their jump bluff real quick, and I swap right into my Skarmory. So at this point, Sky Attack coming through, half the health, and we're just going to completely farm this thing down at this range. I could have just committed to the farm down from that full health, really, but I wanted to get 100 energy. I should be able to get almost 100 energy with half health of jump bluff since it's so bulky. The energy ball is coming through, but hey, we have 2 Sky Attacks wherever it comes in. It's a Registeel, so this is not really the most ideal situation for us right now. We're just going to try to chunk away at this thing as much as possible. First Sky Attack, second Sky Attack, and I'm hoping I can get to a Brave Bird here. Can we get to a Brave Bird before we're taken out? And we actually swapped out first on our Azumarill. That was great. That was our only win condition. We needed to soak one of those charge moves up, and we were able to do it. So now we can bring back in our Skarmory here, get to a Brave Bird, hopefully. And I'm thinking it's just a flash cannon. I'm hoping I'm going to survive. And we do survive, and we get to that Brave Bird. That is so great right now. Brave Bird does a decent amount of damage to this. So we have Ferrothorn in the back. Can we get to this Power Whip first? They tried to sack on their Munchlax. That was a great try, but I knew it had to be coming. So Power Whip coming through, just enough to take out that Registeel, and we got the 5-0 hype, guys. As you can see here, I only gained about 20 or so points on this, so we need just going to keep grinding. We're almost up to 2,400 now. That rank 9 is in sight. It took me to almost the end of Ultra League last season to get to rank 9, so we're ahead of schedule here. So we're just going to keep on that grind. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Until tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Thank you so much for coming. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. This team has so much play, and I'm enjoying using it so much. I know that it's the same team for the past couple days, but I'm just trying to spice it up. It's my journey to rank 10. It's not always going to be a showcase of a certain Pokemon, but with this, you know, I wanted to really showcase Skarmory in the lead. So, I mean, it has a lot of weakness to fire. It has a little bit of weakness to electric too. But there's a ways around it, especially, and even Registeel in the back, that's, you know, a little weak, but as you saw in the last match there, we can work around it. Bastodon is a real weakness to this team, especially because I do not have Hydro Pump on Azumarill, but as long as you don't run into those things, you seem to be all right. And I know every team has a certain weakness, so you're always going to run into a team that is going to hard counter you. But overall, I've been, you know, somewhat consistent on winning sets. Like I have not went 0-5 all season. And I've only been using this for a few weeks, but I still haven't went 0-5. So, I mean, you just get an idea of how to use this team. And if you want to use Skarmory in the lead, I really recommend it. You just got to, like I said, watch out for the fire and electric. So, I want to start shoutcasting people this season. So, I want to give back to the viewers. So, just hit me up on Twitter. We can just work something out. You know, I'd love to give back to y'all. And we're starting to grow in subscribers. So, there might be a giveaway coming soon. I know a lot of people do it at 1,000, but there's a number in my head that I wanted to really give back to the community, and it's coming up. So just tell your friends about us, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every single day when I upload my videos. So until tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Remember, you guys are amazing, and I appreciate everything you guys have done. I couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.